Explain the question and answer on the second topic, biological classification, part 5, which contain the question number from 81 to 100. Before that, I explained the part 1, 2, 3 and 4. To see that video, click the I button on the top of screen. So let's start one by one question on biological classification. So the first question, question number 81. In most of the fungi, the cell wall is made up of cellulose. No, because cellulose is the content of cell wall of plant, not of animal. Number 2, chitin will be the correct answer because most of the fungi contain the chitin in their cell wall. Some fungus may contain the fungal cellulose, but chitin is in majority because here it is asked in most of the fungi. Focus on this word. Protein is not present in the cell wall and lipid is also not present. Lipid means fat plus oil. Then question number 82. Next, the in prokaryotic chromatophores are present in. What is the function of chromatophores? Chroma, it means color. Specialized granule responsible for coloration of cells. Structure responsible for organizing the shape of organism. No. First is also no. Inclusion body lying free inside the cell for carrying out various metabolic activity. This statement will also not support to this chromatophore. Then fourth option, internal membrane system that may become the extensive or complex photosynthetic bacteria. This option will be correct because upper three statements are wrong. Chromatophore means these are the pigments, means they may become the extensive and complex in photosynthetic bacteria. So for photosynthesis they will help. Next question, question number 83. Viruses that infect the bacterial multiplication and cause their lysis is called lysozymes. No, because lysosomes are the cell organelle which contain the hydrolytic enzyme. These are helpful for digestion, so it will not be an answer. Lipolytic, it will not be answer because lipo means lipid and lytic means breaking. So virus that infect the bacteria multiplication, lipolytic will not be there, lysogenic will not be there. The correct option is lytic. Bacteriophage are the viruses which can attack the bacteria by what is called as lysis phase or lytic phase. So answer will be the third. Question number 84. Match the following and select the correct combination from the option given. Plantae, the option will be match algae. Algae, bryophyte, pteridophyte, gymnosperm and angiosperm. These are the 5 plant. These are 5 divisions which are included under the kingdom Plantae. Then if we see about the kingdom fungi, fungi is ascomycetes, basidiomycetes, phycomycetes and deuteromycetes. Hence the option will be the number 3rd, phycomycete, which match with fungi. Then protista is euglenoids. We saw the 5 type of protista, that is chrysophyte, dinoflagellate, euglenoids, slime mold and protozoan. Then in Monera we saw Archaebacteria, Eubacteria, and if according to the Calvus classification, third is Eukarya. So the option, which option is going to match? The first option. Next, question number 85. Which of the following is unicellular sac fungi? Unicellular means having the single cell, and sac fungi means what? Bag. We saw the 4 different type of fungi, that is ascomycete, phycomycete, basidiomycete and deuteromycete. Ascom is bag. So claviceps is not the unicellular. Saccharomyces is unicellular. Saccharomyces means sugar and myces means the body of fungus called as mycelium. Yeast is the unicellular fungus which belong to ascomycetes. So answer will be the 2. Penicillin is ascomycete but it is not unicellular. Neurospora crassa, it belong to the sac fungi but it is not unicellular, it is multicellular. Then Aspergillus niger will not be the answer because it also belong to the ascomycete but it is multicellular. Then question number 86. Then which of the following is not matched correctly? Anabaena cyanobacteria, this is correct. Amoeba is protozoa, correct, because in the protozoa we saw the four types. So amoeba is there. Guanylix is a dinoflagellate, correct, which is responsible for reptiles. Thermoacidophiles, Archaebacteria. This is also correct because Archaebacteria live in extreme condition, harsh condition. So thermo means heat, acido means acid, and phile means attraction. These microbes can survive in extreme heat. Albugo is a chrysophyte. This is not going to match. Because albugo is a fungus. It is not chrysophyte. We know what is meant by chrysophyte. Chrysophyte is nothing but the golden algae. Next question. Question number 87. Which are the following characteristic feature of chrysophyte? They are parasitic, which cause the disease in animal. Then they have a protein rich layer called as pellicle. They have indestructible wall deposited in the silica. We have to figure out which one is the correct, because if we see about the first option, they are parasitic, this will not be correct because they are photosynthetic, so hence they will not be a parasitic, because parasite means we know the association in which one organism get benefited while other get harmed, so this is will not be the supporting option. Number two, they will have protein rich layer called as pellicle. Pellicle is a layer which is protein rich, elastic, and have mucilaginous covering, but it is present on the euglenoids, not on the chrysophyte. So that option will be wrong. They have indestructible wall layer deposited with silica. This will be the correct option because that will makes them to found on the bottom of ocean called as diatomaceous earth because of this criteria. So this will be the correct answer. And question number option number 4, they are commonly called as dinoflagellate. They are not called as dinoflagellate. Dinoflagellate is another category. They are saprophytic. No, slime mold is saprophytic. Sapro means dead and decaying. Phyta means plant. The organism which depend on the dead and decaying part of plant, they are called as saprophytic. So this will not be the correct option. Then question number 88. Which of the following does not belong to the kingdom Protista? We know chrysophyte, dinoflagellate, euglenoid, slime mold, and protozoa that belong to the Protista. Ascomycete belong to a fungi. So this is simple question. Next, question number 89. Find out the correct statement. In lichen, algal component is phycobiont and fungal component is mycobiont, which are heterotrophic and autotrophic respectively. The option is wrong. It is correct that lichen is made up of algal component phycobiont and fungal component mycobiont. Correct. But algal component is autotrophic and fungal component is heterotrophic. Statement reverse thing is given. Fungal component is present in more, algal component is present in less proportion, only 5%. Viroids contain RNA of low molecular weight and protein code. This is also wrong option because viroid contain the genetic material but not the protein code, and prions contain the protein code but not the genetic material, and here it is saying it has both, so that's why it is wrong answer. A virus contain both DNA and RNA. Virus contain both DNA and RNA. If we see about this option, this will also be wrong because virus either contain DNA or RNA, but it never contain both. Either it contain DNA or RNA, but never it contain both. Hence that option is also wrong. Virus is obligate parasite. This is 100% correct. Because the meaning of virus means what? Liquid poison, or it is also called as venom. So this option is correct. Fifth option, virus that infect plants have double-stranded RNA. It is not necessary. Wrong. It is correct that most of the viruses which contain RNA attack the plant. That is correct. But all time double-stranded RNA, this is not correct. The next question. Match the following: morels, smut, bread mold, and imperfect fungi. I told you the example of fungi, means how to remember the fungi easily so that you can memorize. So here we will see the morels. Morels belong to ascomycetes. Morels and mushroom, remember this name, these are edible. Then smut. Smut is basidomycetes. It belongs to basidomycetes. Then if we see about the bread mold belong to a phycomycete, and imperfect fungi is deuteromycetes. Alternaria, Calyptotrichum, and Derma. These three belong to the deuteromycetes, that is imperfect fungi. So the option will be, which will be the option? A2, B3, A2, B3, C4. Option 2 will be the correct. The next, in most abundant prokaryotic, helpful to humans in making curd from the production of antibiotic, one can categorize as cyanobacteria, archaebacteria, chemosynthetic bacteria, or heterotrophic bacteria. So these are not cyanobacteria, neither archaebacteria, neither chemosynthetic bacteria. These are heterotrophic bacteria, which are helpful for human. We know the lactobacillus acid, it convert the lactose present in the sugar into the lactic acid. An antibiotic is also produced by bacteria, but those microbes are heterotrophic. Next question, the cyanobacteria refers to protista, slime mold, blue-green algae, or golden algae. So we know cyanobacteria is nothing but the BGA, blue-green algae. Cyano means blue. I told you the pigment how to remember. Cyano means blue, leuco means white, pheo means brown, chloro means green, rhodo means red or erythro means red, xantho means yellow, chloro means green. Remember all this name. Xantho, it means yellow, carota, it means orange. So remember all these words. What did I say? So answer will be the fourth. Next question, 94. Which statement is wrong for viruses? All viruses are parasites. This is correct. All of them have helical symmetry. If we see about the symmetry of these all viruses, it is not necessary they should have the helical symmetry. They will have the different kind of symmetry. They all have ability to synthesize nucleic acid and protein, correct? Antibiotic does not affect them. This is also correct, because antibiotic will be effective against only bacteria. They will not be effective against the virus. Mostly antibiotics are effective against bacteria, some fungal infection barely, but they are not effective against these viruses. Then question number 94. Which of the following, which one single organism correctly assigned to a taxonomic group? Paramecium and Plasmodium belong to the kingdom as that of Penicillium. Wrong, because Paramecium and Plasmodium, these are protozoan. They will not come under the Penicillium, because Penicillium is ascomycete, not to fungi. Then lichen is a composite organism formed of symbiotic association of algae and protozoan. Wrong, algae and fungi. Then yeast is usually in making bread, and beer is a fungus. Correct, is fungus. Nostoc and Anabina is an example of protista. Wrong, it is cyanobacteria, belong to kingdom Monera, not the protista. The next question, question number 95. What is given in the question number 95? The most abundant prokaryotics helpful for the human for making curd from milk in the production of antibiotic are categorized as heterotrophic. This question, sorry, it is repeated. Then question number 96. The cyanobacteria is also referred as blue-green algae. The next question, question number 98. These questions are important. The myonymphs are the examples of. Where did you heard this name, myonymphs? If you studied the structure of Euglena, there you will see the myonymphs. Let me draw the structure of this Euglena. This is Euglena, suppose. This is body is streamlined. Here is one single long flagella. Actually, Euglena has two flagella. One is long, tensile, and the other is short. Here is the short, reduced. And at the union of these two flagella, there is photosensitive cell is present called as paraflagellar body. And if we see this Euglena, on the outer side of this Euglena, and proteinaceous elastic mucilaginous layer is present called as pellicle, or it is also called as periplast. But this pellicle is made up of obliquely arranged, which is parallel to this pellicle. These cells are present. These are called as myonins, which help in the contraction and relaxation, means contraction and expansion. Because of contraction and expansion, they will help for the movement of this euglena, and that movement is called as metabolic or euglenoid movement. So it is present in euglena, not in euglenoids. It is present in euglena. Remember, euglenoids means euglena-like organism, which include different organism, not only the euglena. Euglena is there, but along with euglena, other organisms are also there. Hence, means euglena-like organism are there. That's why called euglenoids. OIDS means like, euglena-like. Slime mold, all other three options are not going to match. Then question number 98. Which of the following organism or the pair of organism is correctly assigned to taxonomy group? Paramecium and Plasmodium belong to same kingdom? No. Lichen? No. Yeast is correct. This is also repeated question. Nostoc and Anemia is not an example of Protista. Then these questions are important. Pyrrhia is caused by, what is pyrrhia? These gums are made up of collagen. So one protozoan is there which affect these gums and causes the pus formation in the gum. That disease is called as pyrrhia, and it is caused by Entamoeba gingivalis. This is option number 3. Option number 1 is wrong. Entamoeba histolytica, it causes amoebiosis. Amoeba coli does not cause any kind of disease. Helicobacter pylori, this is an intestine, not here it will affect. Pyrrhia is a disease of gums. Question number 100. In the five kingdom system of classification, Chlamydomonas and Chlorella is included under. It is included under the algae. But if you see about this question in the NCERT book, it is written that Chlamydomonas is putted in the group Protista. But being here the name is written Chlorella. Chlorella is algae, because after spirulina, the protein content is more in the Chlorella. Spirulina is used for space traveler as source of protein. After that, Chlorella they are going to use. So these belong to algae. So that's why I gave answer here algae. Actually, Chlamydomonas is also put in the Protista, although it is algae.